Hi everybody, Lauren Zimmerman with the Writer's Block Bookstore, and I'm really excited to talk to you today. I really want to talk about a brand new book that just came out, and we're going to actually be hosting the author on September 12th. Louisa Treger. The book's called Madwoman. In a lot of ways, the real-life story of journalist Nellie Bly, who at age 21 became one of the few women journalists in the late 1800s, right after the Civil War, which is now so applicable to what women are going through right now, I think. She was an investigator reporter in 1887 in New York and worked for a paper that specialized in sensationalistic and lurid stories and hard-hitting investigative pieces, where Nellie thrived. This book is about her early years leading up to committing herself to an insane asylum for 10 days to expose terrible conditions that were there, mainly with women. Here's an interesting tidbit that I found when I was looking her up, because I had not heard of Nellie, and so I wanted to do a little bit of research. She recreated the trip depicted in the book around the world in 80 days and beat the record by a week. There have been so many articles and books and movies written depicting her story. I know you're going to love this book. And it's a fictional account of her life and her experiences. So the author, Louisa, had some design liberties when she created the book about her childhood and her family life. And it's probably especially what it was like being in that asylum for 10 days. She lived in a life where at the time women did not work. They were discouraged from having a career, but she felt otherwise. Being a reporter was important to her. She wanted to tell the public the truth and wanted to encourage people to do something to change the injustices happening around her. This book is incredibly well written. I've read it and it just grabbed me in the first page, and it just got better and better and better. And in order to prove this to you, I've selected 2 paragraphs of the book that I want to read to you. This is from chapter 1. Nellie stood at the door of the farmhouse, her head the same height as the handle. Fruit orchards and fields were spread out beneath her, grass rippling in the sunlight. In the distance, she could see her brothers, Albert and Charles, taking turns to ride standing up in their old horse, Homer. It made her heart hungry and angry. She longed to be included in their games. Balling up the lengths of her pink dress, she tore down the hill, breathless by the time she reached them. It's just beautiful words that she chooses. I just kept reading. Here's another one. This is out of chapter 10. This is when she's about to go to the insane asylum. The final approach to the asylum was lined by low stone outbuildings. A pocket of warm air rolled out of an open door, smelling so strongly of rotten meat that Nellie held her breath, hoping it wasn't the kitchen. Next to it, a sign read, "Visitors are not allowed on this road." An unnecessary prohibition, she thought, as any visitor walking the road once, especially on a warm day, would not want to come back. At last, the ambulance came to a stop. It's really well written. I love this book, and I can't wait to meet Louisa, and we can't wait to meet you to come to our store for her event on the 12th. There will be wine. See you soon. Bye.